Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this how to play video, I'm going to take a look at Budget Tempo Mage, Saviors of Uldum style. I originally wasn't having very great expectations of Budget Tempo Mage, because Budget Tempo Mage was pretty bad during Rise of Shadows, but it's actually somewhat better now during Saviors of Uldum. After all, it got a bunch of new tools, like Ancient Mysteries allowing you to draw secrets from your deck and reduce their cost, and Cloud Prince, which is basically a fireball on a stick if you have a secret active. In addition to these, this version of the deck makes heavy use of the reborn minions, Bone Wraith, Candle Taker, Temple Berserker. This reborn trio is basically my go-to package for budget decks in Saviors of Uldum. They combine stickiness and tempo in a very nice package. Looking at other Secret Mage builds around, they are exactly that, Secret Mage builds. And this is not a Secret Mage build, this is a Tempo Mage build. Going for too many secrets seems to be a very common mistake if you want to succeed, because this sort of deck is inherently aggressive. You want to get damage in with your minions first, and then when you inevitably start losing the board, you want to have enough damage with Frostbolts, with Fireballs, with Life Drinkers, with Cloud Princes to finish the job, even through some Taunt minions. And having a large secret package isn't very useful for that purpose, because mage secrets are pretty evenly divided between aggressive secrets and defensive secrets. And with this kind of a deck, where you have to have the board control early, it's not like you can put in defensive secrets, no one is going to be hitting your face, or if they're hitting your face, then things are already going very, very wrong. So what you want is you want to make use of the mage's offensive secrets. In this case, Mirror Entity, so you get minions when they play minions, and Counter Spell, so your minions are much more difficult to remove. The problem is that these are the only cheap secrets that are offensive secrets in the current card pool available in Standard, because we don't have Explosive Runes anymore. There's one other, but that's not a budget card, and that would be the Splitting Image, but unfortunately that's an epic. So the most direct improvement that you could make to this deck would be to take out one Spellzerker and put in one copy of Splitting Image. I think 5 secrets would probably be the sweet spot in order to ensure Cloud Prince activations. But playing on a budget, so you make do with what you have. And I was able to have a positive win rate with this deck, above 50% win rate on rank 4. So it's not like this deck is terribly bad, it just could still be better. Comparing it to like Budget Token Druid or Budget Tempo Rogue, this deck is inferior. But sure, you can climb at least rank 5 and somewhat higher with this one still. It just doesn't have a very easy path to legend. As for the mulligans with this deck, you're generally looking for your minions on curve. So Hamani, Spellzerker, Temple Berserker, Candle Taker. Then depending on a little what synergies you have, like if you have Kiranto Mage and a secret, then that's a powerful swing. But typically what you want is minions first and later on spells. If you enjoyed this content, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more. Now, let's go take a look at Budget Tempo Mage in action. 2 1-drops are pretty bad. I mean, if I had Flame Imp for this deck, I would totally play Flame Imp in this deck. I would. 100% I would play Flame Imp in this deck. Even if it was the only 1-drop. But with what I have, then it's a little bit more awkward.
It's time for a little blood.
Oh, is it a girl? It could be, I mean, I don't know. But now I understand what you mean. The Sunreaver Spy. But no, absolutely not. And we come to the same reason why Secret Keeper is bad. Because I'm not going to have a secret that the Sunreaver Spy would benefit from. That's just not going to happen. I will not have that secret that early. Like, the way to have that secret that early would be have Ancient Mysteries, then the Sunreaver Spy. Play Ancient Mysteries, draw the 0-cost secret, play that with the Spy. Maybe could do something. How much AoE is this deck going to have? Do you think Warlock will have any decks this expansion that are good at Natsu? I've seen a mid-range Lackey Warlock that had like Twilight Drakes. I really want to try it out at some point. It's not a budget deck, of course. But yeah, I think there might be. This sort of deck runs mind control tech. That's kind of a problem for me. That is a problem. I don't want to commit 4 minions on this board. What is the most powerful minions that I can commit? I just don't want to play the entity. Not yet. Not in this position. He still has the coin. Instead of silent. No, that's a lackey. That's a lackey. So lackey into lightning storm. That's pretty risky. There's 2 minions that you have only 50% chance to kill with a lightning storm. It's not very easy to get that done. Oh, it's the Flesh Shaper again. Is there a mutate as well? At least there's no mutate. I need to kill the lackey to deny wasps. This one is now relatively easily killed. This could of course trade with the Flesh Shaper. Ping and Temple Berserker. Not the strongest play ever. I'll probably go for something like that anyway. I need to kill that. I can't let him have that one. I just can't. I don't want to play the entity yet. Entity is going to be played together with the Cloud Prince. Now he has no lackeys in hand. So there's no immediate wasp activation. So if I Frostbolt the Life Drinker and ping my Tempo Berserker, would be one way to push damage. I could also develop a Bone Wraith. Or I could ping that and trade. But then we open up the possibility that he has some AoE. I'll ping that and trade. Develop the Bone Wraith. Go face with that. Let's try this. Keep the Frostbolt here. There might be more value to Frostbolt still. He's only played 2 battle cries so far. He still has the coin. I think my goal is to play around MC tech here. That one I don't mind. I don't know what his story is. I think I can afford to trade this one now. So I'll trade this one in. I will also trade with this. And at this point I will ping my Amani, get 5 to the face, play the entity and get 6 to the face. So we push in some damage. Now we've seen 2 Life Drinkers used. There could be a coin Shudderwock for double Life Drinker effect in the near future. This board right now is pretty difficult to get rid of. But of course there's a chance that he could have a mind control tech here. Well, now there's 9, 12, 13. Yeah, there's just a lot of damage coming in. So he would be very, very dead. Let's see what we can find. Obviously I cannot find a 1-drop. That can be painful. Alright, I think this one is the best budget deck. You mean this deck right here? Absolutely not. All the 3 that I have on video on YouTube are far better than this one.
It's time for a little blood.
He has the coin, so I'm reluctant to play counter spell. I guess entity would be slightly better. I mean, I think I'm trading this one away here. If I can just kill it off. By the squelching light. Now we get rid of the coin.
Your presence offends me.
Well, that's a pretty good one. I kind of don't want to even trade. If I set up a secret now, that would set up for a Cloud Prince. He's likely to keep playing minions, right? But entity just isn't what it needs to be. I think it's that one, and we punch him in the face. He heals 4 of that up with the Ancestral Guardian. But that's not everything. Oh, Consecration. I didn't see that coming. That was a surprise. I do like the Secret Mage. But I also need to ping this. Well, still it's okay. It's going to be entity, right? If I play counterspell, I can probably use Cloud Prince next turn. But I still can't do Cloud Prince ping. So I actually want the entity. I ping away his minion, hit him in the face. Jaraxxus used to be really good before Death Knights were released. Yes, I mean, I like Jaraxxus. And Jaraxxus is still actually pretty good in non-Highlander matchups. But there are just way too many Highlander matchups. Okay, I get a Micro Mummy too. But he snip snaps his Micro Mummy. It's a big Micro Mummy. Isn't killing that just too much trouble? What can you do with it except hit into this one? Not a whole lot, right? So I can set up a counter spell. And an Amani Berserker. And hit him in the face. I didn't want this one to get buffed. I had 66% to get something else buffed. But we'll see. Spells cannot be used, but I mean, he's going to play the card of Defender anyway. Which is obviously going to be a lot of work for me. Oh. That was interesting. But luckily I have this Cloud Prince here, so I can simply ping that. Yes, I will be able to ping the Divine Shield away. And then I can Cloud Prince away the minion. Which still leaves him with some stuff. Do I want to trade away some stuff? I guess I kind of do. If he runs Anoia modules, he could run more mechs. He could have Kangors. That would be annoying. I think I want to kill all the mechs. I have a counter spell. Well, he can't play Kangors because of the counter spell. Oh, but the Christology top deck means that now spells are available again. Luckily not Kangors, but other stuff like Consecrations. Well, he already played one Consecration. It's relatively unlikely to have another. I guess Celiax is nice too. He could have a Kangors out there, so I need to set up a counter spell here. So this turn is a counter spell. And it's a Pyromaniac. And this one hits into Celiax, and then I kill the Celiax with the hero power in order to draw a card. And then the Cloud Prince goes face. And now I have the counter spell up, so that if he has the Kangor's Endless Army, he cannot use it until he finds another spell that he can throw into the counter spell. My clock is that I need to kill him before he finds another spell to show into the counter spell. After that I will be in trouble.
Reporting for duty.
I guess drawing 2 cards is not bad. Let's draw some cards. And that would be a Bone Wraith. Also have the option to have a Mirror Entity. But I guess Bone Wraith protecting my minions is good here. So let's play the Bone Wraith, hit face with the rest. But if he can find another spell so that he can get Kangors. He gets Ciliax and he gets the big Anoia module back. And those are going to be a problem. Is the 2-9 a problem? I guess it is kind of a problem too. Drawing cards from that, not very easy. He still needs the Kangors and another spell. If I hit this one in... No. I have to ping first. Then I have the 9. Just have to ping first and then I have the 9. Inconvenient, but at this point unavoidable. This one goes face into the Spell Zerker on the board. Okay, if he finds a spell plus Kangors, that's his out. This could very well be Kangors. Definitely looks like it could be. Well, it was not Kangors, so that means that he is simply dead. Well, he still needs another spell to get through my counter spell regardless. And now he is very, very dead. We're going to try with this. I can get the counter spell, but he has the coin, which is kind of awkward. Because I would like to prevent the lens, but I'm only preventing the coin, so I'm only delaying the lens by a turn, assuming it's Murloc Paladin. But it could of course also be a quest Paladin. But it is Murloc Paladin because he mulliganed the leftmost card, which would be where the quest is. There are not that many 1-drops in the deck and he mulliganed all the cards, so I don't expect him to have a 1-drop. But he might. The biggest problem is that counterspell is only countering a coin now. I can actually play the counterspell after he has played Prismatic Lens, so that I counter Tip the Scales instead. Yeah, now that I say it out loud, it sounds much better that way. Because he will coin the lens if he has the lens. And that gives me a turn to get the counter spell up.
Reporting for duty.
Could it be something else? Could this be something else entirely? I don't think I dare to take a moment to Arcane Intellect here. I think I want to kill the minion and get these 2 up here. I would have expected a Murloc to come down if it was Murloc Paladin, so it could also be like Holy Rat Paladin. It is Murloc Paladin. And now we got to see the coin. Next turn he can't lens and then also play the Tip the Scales. He could have a True Silver Champion. I think this is still an Underbelly Angler turn. I play the Angler. And I trade off both of his Murlocs. I retain 2 minions on this board, and the ability to start playing Murlocs unless he plays either a Blue Jill or True Silver Champion. The problem later on is that after this turn, he can play the Prismatic Lens and tip the scales on the same turn. Now he can't do it yet, because it cannot cost 0. But later on it could cost 1, which could be an issue. That's interesting. Do I need to get my anti-prismatic lens spell out there? Big questions. I need to get the slurper out there for sure. Which lucky do I get? Not a powerful lucky. I was hoping for rush or damage. Then I would have kills on these without sacrificing the Underbelly Angler. Actually, I still don't have to sacrifice the Underbelly Angler. What am I even talking about? I can just buff its attack and trade then. And then I can play the Secret Mage, so that I can play the counter spell, and I can trade like this, so that he doesn't have Murlocs on the board, and he cannot play the Prismatic Lens anymore. I will have 5 mana again next turn. How good is his 5 mana? Alright, some Murlocs coming. So now he knows it's not an entity. But yeah, it was never meant to be an entity. It was meant to be a counter spell so that he can't get the biggest swing that would otherwise be available to him. Do I need to trade these away? I probably need to trade at least something, right? I play the Tidecaller. Get more random Murlocs. Ooh, that's a good Murloc. I think we're playing that Murloc out there. Then we're doing some trading. Ooh, I like that Murloc too. Let's play that Murloc. This is not a Murloc, so it can take the biggest damage. These trade there, and this one goes face. I do enjoy playing Murloc Mage sometimes. Playing Murloc Mage seems like a nice idea overall. Why do you have Snip Snap in your Murloc deck, though? I do not know. How much damage do I have? So I have 8, 11, 12, 15, 20. This is lethal. Boom, dead. I don't think I will. I think I just keep the 2-drop. Counter spell timing. It's a skill. Might fancy this hand. Obviously Hunter has some things that they can say about it. Hunter's on the coin too. There's the advantage that everyone thinks that they are the aggressor. Coining a secret is very surprising though. Let's drop an Amani into that. So it is not a snipe. It could still be a pressure plate. Sunriver Spy is an excellent minion to get there. What if it's a pressure plate? Oh, it's an explosive trap. Well, explosive trap and getting hit in the face a lot by a Money Berserker really doesn't look like a great fit. Then we go with the Secret Mage and the entity, thanks to him revealing that secret there. I mean, he probably still has ways to kill this stuff. Yeah. Springpaw was an excellent card to drop into the entity, of course. And sometimes they happen to have it. It's not something that I really expected. I'm beginning to think that this is not a Reno deck at all, or this is not a Highlander deck. Springpaw really makes me think that this is actually a Secret Hunter. But of course it can be difficult to say. That upgradable frame but makes me think that it is a Makes me think that it is actually a Highlander deck though. Put some minions on the board. In a couple of turns he could have a Celiax to magnetize on the framebot. Or he could have a Snip Snap to magnetize on it now. We'll see. If he doesn't have anything to magnetize on it, then getting rid of these minions can be a little bit difficult. Explodinator is a rather major surprise. If I ping this, then he can kill it with the framebot and with the links if he likes. Probably need to use the Ancient Mysteries now. Counterspell is not the secret that I was really after, but I think I'll use it. I'll ping my own Amani, so that I can push more face damage. I have 6 from hand, so I'm still quite far away from being able to kill him. Does he have a way to actually kill the Spellzerker now? Not with a deadly shot, he doesn't. With 2 mana maybe he has something else.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Zephyrus giving him heal is great. It's going to give him healing, right? Oh, it's going to give him a backstab. He's going to backstab the Spellzerker and trade with the... Yeah, backstab is good. Why does he not backstab though? That is a major surprise. So if I ping this and I frostbolt his face for 5, I push 7 now, he goes down to 10. But how do I deal that 10? Is that 2 damage from frostbolt really useful? Because I could have 1 just from pinging his face here. I think I'd rather take that just that 1 damage from pinging his face here. Put him down to 14. I still need to figure out how to deal 8 more damage, and then there's a Zephyrus card that can potentially be healing. Or he could like find a Celiax. Choice of a champion, that's 4 healing. But it is also some damage, so... If he sacrifices his entire board here, then... what's his way to deliver the damage to me? I would need to find a secret at some point. But at this moment I still need to just deal damage to his face. If he finds Celiax, that wins. There's still 2 secrets in the deck that can potentially activate the Cloud Prince. That would then deliver lethal over a couple of turns. What's the secret? Probably need to go in there with this one. Okay. So if it is snipe, then that's going to be good here. Oh dear, it was snipe. That was a little bit awkward, I suppose. I think I need to ping away the Misha. And Frostbolt face. Celiax, Zul'jin, those are the main outs. Other than that, it's a race. I'm in a decent position in a race at the moment. He can kill off the mechanical whelp into a bone wraith though. I don't particularly want him to get the 7/7 dragon. How much does it affect my clock? What if he has Bran in hand? He pushes 11 next turn. Puts me down to 8. I stay at 19, but he would have 15, 16, 17, 18. I probably do have to play the bone wraith. Because I think my clock is ticking too quickly. If I can get bone wraith to chip in damage, that simply might allow me to win. Now that's not going to happen though. Now that obviously is not going to happen. He will always pop the whelp open. Oh, that life drinker was so good. That gave him the clock that he needed. Yeah, that was so good now. So now there are no outs, right? I think there are no outs at this point. Probably. Some sort of mech Reno hunter, probably yes. Hi flex. So now I believe I lost. I mean, he did get the choose of a champion from Zephyrus, and then he managed to top deck the life drink. That was the crucial part. Well, it was a decent game. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.